Hi guys, hope you are doing well, hope you are thriving. In this video, I'm going to share my 2023 intentions or the things that I hope to achieve or that I hope to do. And I hope it encourages you to make goals, to make resolutions. I hope it motivates you to go after your dreams. And I hope that by the end of the video, if you had not made any goals or any plans or any resolutions, or you had not worked on your dream board, you can go and work on it. So let me share mine. If you don't mind, you can leave yours in the description box so that we can learn from each other. Pick a thing or two from each other as we set our goals. Number one is YouTube. So I have kind of rebranded on YouTube because now I know the kinds of videos that I'm going to be sharing. I know the kind of people that I'm going to be reaching. I know my target audience. I know what I'm going to share. And I have recently got into this whole thing of repackaging and knowing exactly what to share on YouTube or on social media during this Daniel fast. So if you don't know what you want to do with your life, you have a space, you don't know what to do with it, you can go through a fast and it will help you, clarify things. The Bible says that some of these things do not go unless you pray and fast. So I've been praying, but this fast has really come in handy. It has given me clarity, so I hope to be consistent, sharing a video at least every week. I'm going to share very many shorts, so don't miss them out. When I share shorts, don't only wait for the videos, the shorts will also be equally good. Even the community page, I'm going to be sharing information on the community page. So those are my intentions for YouTube. And for myself, in terms of personal growth, I hope to read more books. Last year, I read only 2 books, mainly because I had a newborn and I was going through so much. But those books really encouraged me. So I hope to read 6 books and above, and I know I am going to achieve it. I have already noted the books that I'm going to read. Hope that I am able to read them and then recap them here. And another thing that I want to do, last year I did a course in decluttering and organizing, and it was just a basic course. So this year I want to do a course that ties clutter to stress, or self-esteem or mental health challenges with clutter. I want to do a course, and I know that course is there. I saw it on the website where I did the other course for declutter and organize. So I want to go and do that course and share with you guys. Another thing for personal growth, I'd wanted to write a book this year, but I missed the intake at Harvest Institute. When you go through School of Community Leadership, at the end of it, you have to write a book. So I missed the intake, so maybe I'm going to miss that. I will register towards the end of the year, like in October. They said they open in October, so I'll register in October. But for now, I'm going to be writing down a few things that I would want to put in my book, so that by the time that time comes to write the book, I'll have, a hint or a glimpse of exactly what I want to write in my book. The next thing is the spiritual part of it. So this year I want to go to church more often. Last year I didn't go to church more often, mainly because I had a newborn. I still have a newborn, but I really want to sacrifice and go to church more often, praying and believing to God that I can get a car which can, ease my movements. So I'm believing God for that. And I want to serve in the ladies ministry at church because I'm passionate about ladies and seeing them live their best lives. And on that note, I hope to lead the ladies in my cell during the sisterhood course that we're going to do. So I'm going to lead the ladies also with that. I'm hoping to start hosting cell, reach out to the people in the community, encourage them to join cell. When they join our cell and it births, I can host cell, like the cell that breaks off can come and I host it in my home. So I hope that happens also as well. And of course, I'll continue doing the devotion. I'm going to resume the Command the Week Monday fasting. If you'd like to come along, you can always come along. You can send me a DM on Instagram or on Facebook that you want to join the Command the Week fast so that we can pray together and command our week. And then for self-care, I want to do bi-monthly facials, like monthly or bi-monthly, depending on the finances. If the finances allow, I can do monthly, but mostly I know I can manage bi-monthly. I want to set a smart goal, which I know is realistic. Yeah, so I'm going to do bi-monthly facials. Of course, continue to wax, because last time, because of the pain, I had kind of relaxed on waxing, and things have really not been going well with shaving. Yeah, there's a reason I started waxing in the first place. So I'm going back to waxing. I want to do my nails every month. As you can see, my nails are done, and I'm really excited about this color that I did. So every month I'm going to do my nails. That one I'm not going to throw the ball. I really want to do my nails every month. I love dancing, so I want to start doing some dance choreography by myself in my bedroom. Because I know it gives me joy. But now I don't want to just be there, dancing anyhowly. Like, I want to get a song and do a choreography for it, Yeah, so I know I'm going to enjoy that, because I really want to tap into things that give me joy, things that make me happy. Yeah, so I'm going to do a dance choreography. I'm going to be doing dance choreography for a few things and sharing with you guys, just for fun. So I'm going to do that. Another thing that I want to do for myself is a solo trip. This may not be a very long trip. I could take like a weekend off or a day off, a day and a night, like go Saturday morning, come back on Sunday. I think I can manage that at this time. At the age at which my baby is, I can manage that. As moms and as wives, as parents, you go through so much. Every day you are there for your child, for your family, for you. Like, you're pouring and pouring and pouring, and it's very important that at some point you go and pour into yourself. Yeah, so that is what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to go for a solo trip. At some point in the year, I'm going to go for a solo trip, and I hope I can rewatch this video like in the middle of the year to remind me of the dream of going for a solo trip. Yeah, so that is another thing that I want to do for myself. This year I've been tapping into my childhood to see the way I was raised, how it affects the way I parent, how it affects my marriage, how it affects the way I relate with people. So I want to continue tapping into that. I think this could be like the title could be therapy. I want to continue tapping into that, praying about it, journaling, writing down all those things that God reveals to me of how I behave, why I reason the way I reason, self-awareness generally. This is part of self-awareness. And in line with self-awareness, I want to write down my strengths, my weaknesses, things that I'm good at, things that I'm not. Generally take inventory of myself, or to take inventory of my life. Yeah, so I really want to go on a journey of self-awareness, and I hope you come along. There are a few things that I'm going to share in March, so make sure I keep it tuned here so that in March we can go through the whole list of things that we need to do to be more self-aware. In terms of relationships or marriage, let me start with marriage. I am planning to be intentional about date night at least every month. I'm going to put it in my calendar and make sure that every month we go out for a date, just the two of us, my husband and I, to be able to, recap the family, talk about, family matters, talk about us. Remember those days when we were dating and the things that we used to do, the things that we liked, and we do those things. And I'm looking at it may not be date night of going out. I could cook a nice meal and we have it at home. We could watch a movie, we could watch a match. Yeah, so I really want to be intentional about that time spent together. Like, I don't want to lose the ball. I don't want both of us to lose the ball, because life has a lot of ups and downs, and sometimes you can forget things that are really important. So I really want to do that. I want to be intentional about that. And I hope that at the end of the year, when I come to recap this, I can tell you that we have done date night for 12 times, 12 months. For the 12 months, we have done 12 times or even more. I hope that that could be the case. And then because I relocated to Mbarara, I hope to make more meaningful friendships in Mbarara. I hope to find, I already have a few friends here, but I want to be more intentional about the friendship that we have so that it can grow and be solidified, in that if I need someone, they can be there for me. If they need me, I can be there for them. Those are the friendships that we want now, that the friendships that I want to make in Mbarara. Yeah, so that is in terms of friendships. Of course, my other friends that are in other parts of the world, we have to keep in touch. We have to keep checking on each other and being there for each other in any way that we can. Those in Kampala, really, those ones who can go and be there for them when they need you. Yeah, so just being more intentional about those that are out of the country, to check on them, and also even those that are around, to check on them, see what is going on in their lives, encourage them if they need encouragement. Generally be open and be available for them in any form or manner that I can manage. Yeah, so I really want to be more of that. I want to organize a girls trip. I feel like as women, when we meet together as ladies and we've gone off from all these other things that always take our time, we are just women, we refill our cup, the laugh that we have, the topics that we share about marriage, we share notes, about parenthood, we share notes, about career, work, everything that is going on. We share notes, and so that when we come back, our cups are full and we can be able to pour into all the other cups that around us, or the other cups that we are required to pour into. Yeah, so I hope to organize a girls trip. If you're interested, you're a friend and you're interested in a girls trip, please let me know. I have a few friends in mind that I want to reach out to and talk to them about the trip, and I'm going to organize it. I'm going to find out where we shall go, how many days, and all that, and then I communicate so that everyone can clear their schedule so that we can be able to go for that girls trip. Another thing that I want to do, I want to do a meetup. That one I've even already scheduled it for my OGs, Old Girls of Immaculate Heart. So I want to do a meetup, and I pray that people actually come through. I've gotten positive feedback so far. People have registered to be part of it. And yeah, so that is for friendship. Be more intentional about friendship, meeting and being there for each other and supporting each other in our businesses, in our careers, in our hustles, as parents, being there for each other generally. In terms of business and career and investments, like I'd shared on YouTube, I have rebranded, not rebranding as such, but we have repackaged the content in a more organized way, which I've already done. And then I want to be consistent on YouTube, that I've already shared. And then my other businesses, I really want to put in more effort so that they can also thrive, advertise more the businesses, market them more. And in line with this, I think I'm going to schedule days, like each and every day I have something that I'm working on. Say Monday is YouTube, shooting, editing, uploading, and all that. Maybe Tuesday we dedicate it to the one of the businesses, and then Wednesday another business, something like that. I'm going to work out a plan, which I've not yet worked it out, but I'm going to work it out. I've just thought about this now, so that every business can get enough of me, or so that it can thrive. And in terms of business, I have worked with a few people so far, but I am going to officially launch my Home Organized by Dora, where I help you to declutter your home and organize it, and give you tips to help you keep a clutter-free home. Yeah, so I have launched the business. I've helped a few people so far. I hope that you can sign up. I come to your home and help you out, because I know clutter is not easy to get rid of. It is so hard to get rid of clutter, because when you possess something, like it is a part of you, and letting go of part of you is always hard. So it's always good to have a third party or someone who is not attached to your things to help you to be able to let go of some things that are not serving you anymore. So I'm hoping to launch that business also soon, officially, but I'm already working. and thank God for that. So something that I started last year that I want to continue into 2023 and the rest of my life is having an abundance mentality. Guys, I used to have a scarcity mentality. When my bank account would go to zero, you people, I would freak out. I would not be stable. But now, even when my account is zero, I am stable, I am calm. I know that more will come. As you know, of course, I'm not seated. We are working on being financially independent. But when we use like money and invest it in a business, you know, I'm not always worried. Like, I'm not on wonkenke. Before, I used to be like, now what if something happens? What will I do? Where will I get the money to immediately use? What? But now I can sit comfortably on my account, there is zero, and I'm not worried because I know more money will come. We serve a God who owns heaven and earth sincerely. Who won't He, you know, fill our cups to even overflow? Yeah, so I thank God for the abundance mentality, and I pray that I keep it up this year as I work hard to be where I want to be. I want to also be content where I am. But above all, I trust that God is the provider, and He will always provide everything I need when I need it. Yeah, so I thank God for the abundance mentality. And then I also want to continue building my emergency fund. I had an emergency fund. I've shared this before. I had an emergency fund before I got married. When I got married, I used it to buy land. Yeah, so I need to start building an emergency fund, especially for our family, so that in case of an emergency, you know, like the way COVID just hit out of the blue, in case of an emergency, you know, you can have something to use. So for health, last year was really I just thank God that I was able to maintain my size or even became smaller. But this year I want to be more intentional about portion control. I want to be more intentional about working out, you know, like taking walks or jogging or running. I want to be intentional about strength training, because sometimes I feel like I'm weak, my arms are not strong enough, you know. Yes, I want to do some strength training exercises. I want to lose this stomach and regain my waistline. You guys, I used to be known as the lady who has a waistline, but from the time I gave birth, my waistline is struggling. Yeah, so I know that from portion control and a little bit of a workout, my thingy is going to come back, my waist is going to come back. For health also, I want to visit a dentist and see how my teeth are doing, a full body checkup. I may not do it, you know, like at once, but I'm going to schedule like maybe every 2 months I go and check something. Yeah, or where there are campaigns, I make sure I go. You know, there are always like cancer screening campaigns. You go and you screen, you do those pap smears, you do the cervical cancer tests. You go, they check for the breast, see if there's any cancerous cells in them. You know, like some of these things you don't even need a lot of money. You just need to be on ground, be aware of what is happening where, and then show up and utilize the free resources that are there. But also it's very good to invest in yourself, because when there's something wrong with your body and you catch it early, it can be, you know, eliminated, or it can be worked on before it's too bad. Yeah, so a full body checkup is something that everyone is supposed to go for. So that is it. Those are my intentions, those are my plans, those are my goals for this year. Some of them are already rolling. I'm already reading a book. Some of the portion control has started. So most of them are already rolling, really. I've started there in high spirit or in high gear. Yeah, so please leave below some of the things that you intend to do this year. Maybe we could encourage each other, and I can keep checking on you and asking you, how far with this, how far with the business that you wanted to start, or even you can reach out to me and ask me, you know, how far with the thing that you said you're going to do, how is it going? Yeah, so we're here to encourage each other, to uplift one another as ladies, so that we can be the best versions of ourselves. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.